Hi there everybody, it is me again, BUG. We are doing a little more Endless Sky today. Let's see what we got. Where are we? Here, we're trying to get over here. Alright. Here, and then we get over there. Okay. Looks good. Well, we definitely got roughed up. That's for sure. good now. You drop off, there may be riots on all home. Ulrich is looking around the spaceport wide on excitement. This is it, guys, he said. We're back in the land of the peaceful squirrels. Captain G, I don't know how to thank you, but here's a start. He hands you 500,000 credits. As the rest of the band begins to unload their things, Ulrich adds, speaking more quietly and in good minstrel fashion, I will pay you not just with money, but with a story. Back when the fame first became too much for me, I rented a shuttlecraft under an assumed name and went tooling around the galaxy just to get away from it all. Found some cloudy star out along the rim, parked my ship where no one would bother me, shut down everything but life support, and just sat there meditating and enjoying the silence for 2 or 3 days. Then suddenly, clear as day, I heard a voice say, "Are you okay? Do you need anything?" I was so shocked that without even thinking I said, "I'm fine. How about you?" The voice told me he was sad. Sad because that part of space used to be the home of another species. And now they're all dead. He said we humans built our cities on the graveyards of a great civilization and didn't even know it. And if we didn't stop fighting each other, our species would die off too. That's when the band started to speak out against war. Do you know if the voice was real or just in your head? It was in my head, he says, and it was real. Very real. And when it spoke, I felt like the whole galaxy had just tipped sideways. Or like I just stepped too close to the edge of a cliff and got vertigo. I imagined some crazy things, but I tell you this I did not imagine. You wish him the best of luck in high space, and he heads off to spaceport with the rest of the band. Oot. Let's see what we got. The Hai are ruled by an elected council of elders who agreed to meet with you in Sayari. After you describe the situation with the Wanderers, one of the elders says, We had heard rumors of this. The Unfettered have recruited thousands of new warriors by telling stories of planets for us to explore and colonize, and a cowardly and foolish enemy to defeat. Sayari says, we must not allow the Unfettered to commit genocide in the name of the High People. But another elder responds, but we promised the Frostmark Accords that we would not interfere in unfettered space. They have never kept their side of the treaty, says yet another one of the elders, and surely the prevention of genocide is enough reason to break ours. Trying to cut off aid to the Unfettered that continue their aggression. Continue along. I will not authorize preemptive violence against our own flesh and blood, says one of the elders. We only defend ourselves against them, never willingly initiate an attack. Perhaps it would be enough to merely threaten them, says another one of the elders. We could gather a massive war fleet above Cloudfire, The Unfettered would need to muster a matching fleet above Darkcloak. It would draw many of their warships away from the alien territory. After well over an hour of further discussion, they reached a consensus as to their best option. As you leave the meeting, Sari says, "And now I would like to visit the Unfettered themselves. Perhaps we can talk sense into them." Is the jump distance. Alright, done trading. 349. Shield beetle. Hypothesis is right, or appears to be right. Spaceport, Unfettered. After a long and tense conversation, Ambassador convinced the Unfettered where she land to meet with them. The Unfettered war chief listens to Cyrus' plea with condescending smiles on their faces. When she's done speaking with us, "This is war, not a polite dinner party. We will take what we want when we want it. We are through with waiting on the charity of others. But people will die on your side as well as the Wanderers," says Sayari. "They are willing to give you these worlds only if you give them time, perhaps no more than a few months or a year. Why lose your lives to claim what is yours soon enough? Better to die asserting our strength than to live with our hands outstretched to beg," says another of the chiefs. You are unable to convince them to change their plans, and as soon as the conversation ends, they insist that you leave their planets. "Our warriors in orbit are eager to test this human strength," says one of the chiefs, laughing. They've been gone for several weeks, and the Tavares appearance has changed drastically in that time. Nearly half his head is bald, showing scaly gray skin and scattered white underfeathers in place of his usual plumage. Patches on other parts of his body have lost feathers as well. His appearance is shocking. Interesting, I mean, you would attribute it to mange or to a molt. Are you molting? Rex says weirdly. The doctors believe it is what you would call a cancer, but my people call it premature / non-viable molt. So it will kill me. But I hope it may be the true molt, come earlier than the story / myths claim is possible, for the eye is not open yet. You can't tell the difference between cancer and the molt. They're the same thing, he says, only the outcome / result is different. The molt is a cancer so successful / violent that it consumes / displaces every cell in one's body. But since the first unfettered attacks a decade ago, hundreds of wanderers have undergone a false molt. All of them have died. I may be a fool to hope I might survive. I hope your doctors are wrong to be so pessimistic. Thank you, he says. And now if you're willing to help my people further, they have asked for your assistance / expertise on Vera Kasak. Do not worry about me. I will face / deal with whatever future comes when it comes. Alrighty. The first purpose-built warship to have manufactured in tens of thousands of years. We have a wonder military license. Okie dokie. Outfitter, shipyard, spaceport. Crew things. Well, that's what I'm missing. So Bari Telek, the military commander whom you met earlier, greets you when you land. The human enjoys taking part in fights, he says. I'm glad you have come. We have two pieces/items of good news for you. The first is that we've decided that it's permissible/prudent to allow you to purchase our warships. That will include the new ugly/brutish one, the Tempest. Thank you, say. Other news is even better, he says. We have saved/set aside a fight for you. Unfettered ships of unknown design have been spotted/discovered in the Prakacha system. I ask you to destroy all these ships and return to me and report to me what their capabilities/strengths are. You will tell him that you'll do your best now that you're able to purchase a wonder of warships. You should be able to match anything that Unfettered throw at you. Where are they? we're fighting. Slightly better RNG. So I'll get walls before I go anywhere. Gooba, what's up, man? Thank you for the host, sir. How you doing today, sir? Took that one out. That's not cool. Ah, not too bad, man. Not too bad. Trying to do this battle without losing any ships because those jump drives are hard to come by. And I thought I had it, and then it just got jumped right there at the end. Let's try again. Crazy bastards. They're warmongering squirrels, apparently. I've never trusted squirrels, I'll tell you that. These days I'll help them. That was not cool. You know what? Really? That's what took him out? Alright, let's light him up. Damn. Just like that. ships, right? Telek listens carefully as he outlines the strengths and weaknesses of the new unfettered carriers. I'm not greatly concerned us flying by tiny fighters, he says. The weapon that has done us most harm is their ion cannons, which have which no ships so small can wield/carry. But thank you for your assistance. Alas, we have no other fight/brawls for you to take part in right now. But if you visit the spaceport, you'll find another evacuation fleet that needs an escort/protector. That being fucky. Well, I'm gonna have to go here in a second anyway. Job board. Alrighty. Well, you know what that means. Let's go see if we can find somebody to throw it to. Yeah, unfortunately, Vasily, I'm going to be ending here in a second. I'm actually looking for somebody to throw it to, because, yeah, I found a couple of people playing the same game. So if you guys want to check them out, I will send it over to him. Copy link address. There we go. That's better. Alright, that's cool. Cool, I don't know how many more streams I have left in me. So I'm going to go and throw it over to him. Vasily, go ahead and send me a private message if you like. I'm going to have to go here, and I'll check it as soon as I can. But thank you for joining me, guys, and you all have a good one.